Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a paper, October 2024, 33 variant and complete pure 3 paper. We are going to solve. So get ready. And the thing is, a question we can see on screen now. Okay, so let's see how we can deal with this. Okay, first of all, if you read the question carefully, he's saying complex number Z modulus is given this one, okay? And argument is this. So this is a representing circle. How? Look at here. Z modulus equals to 2. Actually, the center is, I'm writing 0 plus 0 iota. Same thing. And this is representing center of circle. This representing radius. So radius. If I sketch here, so naturally I will get as, let's say there's a 1, this 2. Okay, so this is a circle you can see of radius 2, 2, 2, negative 2, negative 2. This is done, but then he's saying same time argument. Okay, let me elaborate this point. 0 argument is z minus 0. In a bracket, I'm writing 0 plus 0 iota and less than equal to pi by 4. So this ray starting from 0, 0, and the ray starting from 0, 0, done. And the angles stay, arguments stand for the angle between 0 and pi by 4. Actually, from here to here is pi by 2. So he said, no, make it half of it, pi by 4. So it means if I go from here, if I take a scale and take a half of it, so approximately, so we talk about this line, okay, and this 0 is representing on x-axis. All right, in the middle, this middle region is representing this one. And because he did not talk about, did he say, if he say is less than, look at here, less than equals to, then this is my answer. Okay, but if he say more than equal to 2, then this is my answer. But he said not even, not less, not more, it is equal sign. So answer is on the line. This is my answer. Okay, I show with a black color. This is my answer. This is the, look, I make arrows, you can understand. This is A part answer. So A part is done. This line, black color line, is our answer. The extra part, the remaining part, is not our required answer. And if you erase this extra part, no problem at all. Or you leave it here, even no problem at all. Okay, this is done. Let's talk about the next part. Next part is what, in the same diagram, sketch the complex number for z square. Basically, if we have a, if we talk about, basic formula, we have a, if z square, if I have a z square, it's behaving like a z square modulus. They are same. They are same. So, it variable square of z means is 2. So we can say it become 4. The modulus of the next one, z square, it means they're same actually. Or I can say the reverse. I can say reverse. I can say reverse like this. So you may understand better. Okay. So I'm looking for z square. If I take a square of that, or modulus square, I get my answer. So z square modulus is basically, and this is 2, and 2 square give us 4. So this is done. So modulus of the locus is a 4. It means this time I have a circle of 4, radius 4. And but important part, what about the argument? So interesting part, argument of, we have a formula, if you recall, argument of z square is basically this 2 comes down, and 2 times 2 argument of z. And argument of z is highest value pi by 4. So if I try 2 to pi by 4, I get a pi by 2. And if I same apply on 0, 2 into 0 becomes 0. So it means the argument starting is it means this is starting from 0, ending at pi by 4 for z. But for it means I just mentioned again, for z, we have pi by 4, but for z square, what is the argument for that? It means argument of z square is basically less than pi by 2 and more than 0. So I think the point is very clear, and equal also included. So this way, if we have a black line, this one for the first part, now we have a black line. This is a circle. If I show you, is this a circle? 4, 4, and we have this complete. Okay, and this point is very clear. Logic is very clear that because this is a black line is our answer. He said same diagram, sketch the locus of the all points z square. Make sure this is not less, not more, equal. Equal mean on the circle edge. So in the boundary of 0 and pi by 2, this is basically pi by 2, and this is basically pi by 4. So this is answer of this black color arrow is answer for part B, and this black color arrow is answer part A. So I hope so the concept is very, very clear. Question number 2 we have. Okay, show the sequence of the values given by iterative formula. This iterative formula, he said it converges, then it converges to root an equation f of x equal to 0 for this equation. So what is the way to do this kind of questions? These are called subscripts. Okay, so first of all, remove subscripts. This word is not important to write. You can remove without writing this. 4 over 5 minus 2x. So this n and n plus 1 automatically removed. Now I will square both sides. This become x to power 2. Here I got a 4 over 5 minus 2x. Now cross multiply, it multiplies there. I can say 5x to power 2 negative 2x to power 3 is equals to 4. When I bring this equation here, left side, and wait a minute, 5x square. Yeah, correct. Okay. Then I get a 5x to power 2 minus 2x to power 3 minus 4 is equals to 0. Reorder and multiply by minus 1. Same time, I get this equation. All sign changes and reorder. Proved. So we can say, yes, you just say the word proved. Okay. Or you just say that it converges to root 1, root of the equation part, that one. Even you write this statement is also okay. Okay. So this is done. So let's go for next part. Next part is what the equation has, he mentioned here, the equation has a root close to 1.2, he mentioned, and this is called initial value. I will take as a x1 initial value, because he mentioned that the answer is root stand for answer close to 1.2. So what is the method to do the question, students? I will take the same equation. You know, this is the same equation. Okay, and I will write now here. Okay, and here we have n plus 1. Here we have n. I replace every n by 1. So when I replace every n by 1, so 1 plus 1, I get a 2. When I plus 1 here, I get a 4 over 5 minus 2x1. I'm showing one time. Next time I will not show this deep explanation. x1 is 1.2. When I replace it here, 5 minus 2 times 2, 1.2, and root of the whole. So I'll get the answer root of, fraction 4 divided by 5, negative 2 times 2, 1.2. And my answer turns to be 1.24. And he said that 4 dp each answer, final answer 2 dp. So 1.2403. Okay, student, this is n1. Now if I plug in n2, and 2 plus 1, it gave us 3, x3. And I'm going to plug in directly, okay, 5 minus 2 times. So this one plug in 2 here, x2. So this value is going to come here. And I get x3 from here. So I'm going to replace a value. And my answer turned to be 1.2601. First, I plug in 1 by 3. I'm going to plug in x4. Why? 3 plus 1 give us 4. And a square root 4 over 5 minus. And this value is going to come in the place of this. So this 2 times 2, 1.2601. And x3, sorry, x4, I'm getting here 1.2700. And we have to proceed when to stop, when 2 dp numbers is start repeating, but still 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 7. So we have to check once more. x5, if I plug in 4 over 5 minus 2 times 2, 1.2700. So I get x5. And x5 answer 1.2752. You see, it start repeating. But this number is very big. It rounded become 1.28. So it means we have to try one more effort. One more time we'll try. So let's see how we can get it. If I try one more. So x6 is turned to be root of 4 over 5 minus 2 and 1.2752. And answers turn to be x6. And x6 is 1.2778. You see now, this, if you round it 126, 28, sorry, this round 128. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So finally we can say answer is 1.28 is our final answer. And I hope so concept is very clear. Okay, have a look here. The question number 3 now we have. Question number 3, what a story we have. We have LNP against T. And he mentioned here, we have given equation this. So P is equals to A e to power KT. And before I start, what is this LNP? What is this T? And this line equation formula is basically y is equals to mx plus c. But now y is this and x is this. So formula will turn to be ln p is equals to m times to t plus c. This format, I want to convert it. So because ln I need, so I will take ln of both sides, logarithm of both sides. And you know very well when I take a logarithm, because in the middle multiply sign, I can put plus in the middle, log of a plus log of e to power kt. And due to power property of the logarithm, this power will go down. Ln p is equals to ln a plus kt, and kt times to ln e. But ln e is 1, so we got ln p is equal to ln a plus kt. So I hope so this part is clear. But if we compare, because if we compare, you have to rearrange because kt is before I need. So I'm writing ln p kt before ln a later. If I compare this equation, So this is called gradient. Basically, what is the formula? Y is equal to mx plus c. So this k is stand for gradient, and this is stand for y-intercept. And gradient is given by him is 1 by 20. So this k value. So I can say k value is 1 over 20. So this part is clear. And parallelly, he's saying find out the a value. So this, what is y-intercept? Vertically cutting this 3. This 3 is equal to ln a. So I'm writing here ln a is equal to 3. And I taught many times, whenever ln e to power 6, they cancel out and we get a 6. And ln e to power 5, so we give us 5. So if I want to write this 3, so we can write logarithm of e to power 3. This is actually 3. And ln cancel, a is equals to e to power 3. And when we type in calculator, and it will give us the answer. Exponential to power 3. Okay, his answer is turned to 20.08. 20 point, but he said 2SF. So answer is 20. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we have done it. And the below part, what he is asking for. So find out, this is done. Okay. Find the time taken for P is double and give answer in nearest hour. So P is double. So how we can do this part? We have to replace P as a double. In the beginning, we take P, so P becomes 2P. Okay, but before start, I just replace all values. A value is 20, and K value is 1 over 20 to power T. So I replace this and this value back in equation. Okay. Okay, now what is a find the time where the P is double and give answer correct to nearest hour. So I replace P value by the double. Okay, and we can see here this is a one equation, and if we replace so how to get it, students? So because I want to find out any P value, but initially, whenever we check initially, so when I plug in T0, so when I plug in T0, so P is equals to 20 e to power 1 by 20 times to 0. This is 0 something to power 0 is 1. It means I got initial value 20. And now if we take it double, so if double means if double, so P I will take 40. If I replace 40 here, so 40 is equals to 20 e to power 1. Okay, so this goes down, we got a half. So we got a 2, sorry. And e to power 1 over 20t is equals to 2. How to bring the power down, take a log of both sides. When I take a log of both sides, wait a minute, students. Better to write it here in sequence. Okay, so take a logarithm of both sides. So this will go down. Okay, so when it goes down, 1 over 20t time to log of e, which is 1. This is 1. So I got a t by 20 and is equals to logarithm of 2. Now, students, this will multiply there. So if he asks you exact value, this is our exact. But he said correct to the hours. So if I type in calculator, I get 13.86. But he said nearest 1 hour. So answer is turned to be 13.86. It becomes 14 hour. So I hope so the point is very clear. And the question is completely clear, completely over. So question number 4, we have two ways to solve this question. One way, if you replace each z by x plus iy. One way. Second way, and sorry, first way, replace this x plus both x plus y and make two equations, solve them simultaneously. Second method, directly you cross multiply and check it. So 5 multiply left hand side. So we get a 5z negative 15 iota 2z and negative z multiply with the both. So z times to 2 and negative 9z iota. Now 3 iota multiply with the 2. We got a 6 iota and 27 iota square. And all of you know iota is basically minus 1 root and iota square is minus 1. So we can replace it by minus 1. If replaced by minus 1, will become plus 27. Now we have 2z, 1z here, 1z here. I will bring this on this side. So 5z plus 9z iota. Sorry, we have a 3z. Sorry for that. And this also. Negative 2z is equals to, this comes on this side, and I got a 20, 21, sorry, because 15 iota plus 6 give us 21 iota plus 27. Now from here, this and this will give us, we got this one 3z and plus 9z iota equals to 21 iota plus 27. So I can take z common from here, 3 plus 9 iota. 21 iota plus 27. So this goes down. I get 21 iota plus 27 over 3 plus 9 iota. I can simplify because, I can simplify. So take 3 common from here and 3 common from top. So 3 common, I got 3 sevens are 21, 3 9 times. 3 1 3 3 times. Okay, and let me check finally, and this 3 cancel out. Now I can rationalize 9 plus 7 iota over 1 plus 3 iota. So multiply with a conjugate of it. Conjugate is 1 minus 3 iota. Multiply up and down. So down I got it. Square of 1 minus 3 iota of 3 of square of 3 iota. 9 multiply with the both. 9 ones are 9. 27 iota plus 7 minus 20. 3 sevens are 21 iota square. Okay, 9 and this is becoming 16. 9 7 16, and this is sorry, 1 minute please, let me check again. This multiplied match, this is okay, and this is 7 iota I missed. Now this is gives us negative 20 iota, and this minus plus 21 over 1 plus, and what about this? Look, 3 iota whole square, 9 iota square, and 9 times 2 minus 1, so minus 9. So there's a minus 9, and minus plus 9. I got a 10. And if we check it, this one, this is becoming, wait a minute, this is becoming 37. So maybe, okay. I'll check once again. I have review. I think this is okay. Let me check with some mistake. I got it. So this is 9. I wrote by 16, so I have to write this as it is 9. Okay, and then I got it this number 30, and when I divide both, I got a 3 minus 2 iota, and I hope so. The concept is very clear, and we have done it. So we have 2 ways to solve it. I explain second method. Okay, then we can. This question is over, And let's go for next question. Question number 5, we have to take this part and prove this answer. Okay, so how we can do it? First of all, you can see this all single angle, but here we have a double angles. Okay, so how we can do this kind of thing? So first of all, we have this formula available. I take a left hand side. Basically, what formula we have? X square minus y square. You can write x plus y into x minus y. So same story I can apply here. So this is a square of cos square theta and the square of sine square theta. And minus 4 sine square theta cos square theta we have already. Okay, here I can apply this rule. So one time the values in the bracket add up. So cos square theta plus sine square theta, and one time add and one time subtract. This is done. Okay, and the positive and negative. Okay, this is part is okay, and we have okay, this is 1. Just have a look here. This is a 1. Okay, I'm not writing it. But do you know, students, we have a formula for it. Cos double theta is cos square theta minus sine square theta. So these things we have available, I can replace by that. Okay. The thing is what we have in this way, if we proceed, we are not getting this square on top. So I think right hand side is a little bit left hand side. If I go for it, I have to do some extra effort. But if I go from left side, right side, maybe it may be easier. So let's try left hand side. So sorry, right hand side. So right hand side. So cos square 2 theta plus cos 2 theta and minus 1. What is this formula, student? I just said you we have a cos square theta minus sine square theta, and this power 2 comes on the top. So this maybe become easy for you. Okay, now with this has a it has a again we have a 2 options. Okay, or I can take even because remember cos 2 theta we have a 3 formulas. One formula is cos square theta minus sine square theta. One formula is 2 cos square theta minus 1. And one formula is 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So better to use, I can use in the place of it, I can use, I think we can go for, just a minute. Yeah, so I can use the first one, okay, cos square theta minus sine square theta. This I got it here, okay, minus 1. Here power 2 we have, okay, I can expand it. When I expand it, student, what happened? Squaring identity, first term square, negative 2 into first term into second term plus second term square. Okay, so if I open it, this I got a cos 4 theta minus 2 cos square theta sine square theta, and I got a sine 4 theta. I did not use this as much, but I think I can get it. My target, this look is matching. This is a you can say this is a positive, but I need a negative. Okay, then I discuss later how to handle it. Okay, now further we have look at here. This is also close to the to get it our answer. Okay, now how to handle this part? How to handle this part? Though we have a negative 4 and okay. So if I use the other one formula, let me check. Yeah, if I use the other formula, check it. If I use this formula here, so I get 2 cos square theta minus 1. If I open the bracket, I get negative 2 cos square theta, and negative into negative plus 1, and minus 1. They cancel out, and negative 2 cos square theta, I got it. Okay, now basically, basically we have, um, we have here, if we take a from here, question number 5, I'll take a left hand side, and we have this one. So cos 4. So what is the basic criteria we use? A square minus b square. So students, there's a square of a, there's square of b. We apply 1 time plus and 1 time minus. So same story we are applying here. So it turns to be cos square theta and sine square theta. And this term I'm copying as it is, but I tell you later, this 2 sine theta and cos theta whole square. Basically, this 2 is a 4 is 2 square. Okay, now I'm applying the same criteria here. So I get it what? 1 time plus and 1 time minus. So the value in the bracket, 1 time plus and 1 time minus. So this is basically 1. So I got a 1, and this turns to be cos double theta. Because if you recall, we have a cos double theta 3 formulas. First formula, cos square theta minus sine square theta. Second formula, 2 cos square theta minus 1. And third was a 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So I have used this to this. I think you got a point. And sine is also have one formula. And what is that? I'm writing here, sine double theta is basically 2 sine theta cos theta. So I am on this level, you can see, and this turned to be sine double. So this sine, I can replace as sine double. So space issue, so slightly bring down. And this negative sign comes from here. And this I'm writing sine double theta and whole power 2. So this is 1 and this is done. I have it. And minus sine square double theta. This I cos double theta. And sine square formula, basic formula of trigonometry and of AS level. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So if I want to make sine square subject, so this cos square will go on the other side. I can write 1 minus cos square double theta. Expand the bracket, minus 1 plus cos square 2 theta. And if I reorder, and this is done, so right-hand side proved. Okay, this is done, and let's go for the next part. Next part in this question is here. Interesting, what is the same thing if you look at carefully, but I will do one thing, students. I will do one thing. What I've proved, let me write it here. Proving part, which I've done, cos 4 theta minus sine 4 theta minus 4 sine square theta cos square theta is equals to cos square double theta plus cos double theta minus 1. This whole equation I'm shifting on next page. Then you can understand easily. So when I paste here, this is a equation by part A. Wait a minute. So I'm writing here by A part. Okay, by part A. So this is done. We have. But look at students. It is he's saying solve this equation. If you look at carefully, we have. If you look at carefully, this whole thing is the same thing. Okay, how come? This is a. If you look at, if you bring this part here, look, I'm copying the upper part now. I'm copying the upper part here. This equation I'm copying. So cos 4 alpha minus sine 4 alpha is 4 sine squared alpha cos squared alpha. If I bring this whole thing here, what it will happen? It will convert into this form, which I'm going to write it. This one, sine square alpha cos square equal to 0. Now check it, student. What is this same or not same? Exactly same. So, but we know that, but this is alpha. But this is theta, theta turned to be double theta. Okay, it means this whole thing is same. Yes, same. What is the difference? Each theta replaced by alpha. So if I replace each alpha by theta, replace alpha is equal to theta. So it turns to be cos 4 theta minus sine 4 theta minus 4 sine squared theta and cos squared theta. Now this totally match, exactly match. So can I replace by this thing here? Yes, I can replace. So when this whole equation comes down, so I get it what, students? Cos square double theta plus cos double theta minus 1 equal to 0. Now I can solve it. Okay, this is equation number 1 by 1. Okay, now student, I can, because a quadratic formula, so I can say let cos double theta equal to k. So this turned to be k square plus k minus 1 equal to 0. So I apply -1 plus and minus b square minus 4a and c over 2a. And I got two answers. Okay, and 1 minute. Okay, and I got two answers, students. -1 plus root 5 over 2. And second answer I'm getting here, -1 negative root 5 over 2. And what is the task? We have to find till 180 degree. Okay, so we got two answers here. Answer is turned to be, I put back equation here. So I got a cos 2 theta is equals to -1.618. And the other one, if you look at carefully, it is cos double theta is 0.618. This is not possible. Why not possible? Because you know that highest value of cos and lowest value of cos +1 and -1 and in the middle, but this is a crossing the boundary. So here no solution. Here I will find cos positive in first and fourth quadrant. And this 2 theta I take as alpha, principal angle, cos inverse of 0.618. And when I type it, cos inverse 0.618, I got a 51.8 degree. 51.8 is here, 51.8 is here. So what is the first answer? This is, and second answer is this. So I got this 2 theta back from here. First answer 51.8, second is 360 minus this. I got a 308.2 degree. Now 2 will divide both angles. And if I divide the first one, the second one is coming 154.1 degree and 51.8 divided by 2. And I got a 25.9 degree. So I hope so. The concept is very clear. And we have done this question. First proving part, and later on, we got the angles very well. So alhamdulillah. So let's go for next question. Question number 6, we have line LM have a vector equations. And you can see two lines, this line and line N and line M. Okay, they intersect at P, all right? And it says straight the point in only one mark. So you can see from here, so this, can you see this point is same or not same? Exactly same. It means you can say that this is a common point if the two lines are intersecting. So common point is this, because that is why they are same. So P point, you can say simple answer. So he asking coordinate system. If he has coordinate form, so 2, 1, and -3. If he asks you vector form, you have to write O, then 2, 1, and -3. I hope so you got a point. Find exact value of the cosine of the acute angle between L and M. So actually he is asking to make a cos theta as a subject. Repeat again, exact value of the cosine of the angle between LM. So it's not asked for the, okay, for the angle, we ask for the cos of theta. For this kind of situation, we take the directions. Okay, these two are called direction, students. One is labeled as a B1, so this I'm labeling as a B1. So it's negative 1, 0, 2. And B2 is here, you can see 2, negative 1, and 5. So I have taken, so these two coordinate vectors, and let's try to solve it. Okay. So basic what formula we have, students? B1 dot B2 equal to B1 magnitude into B2 magnitude into cos of the angle between them. So these two vectors dot, and here magnitude of one vector, magnitude of second into cos of the angle. So negative 1, 0, 2, and 2, negative 1, and 5. And square of 1, square of 2 give us 1 plus 0 plus 4. Square of each value I'm writing here, 2 square give us 4, and 1 square is 1, and then 25. So dot product, we always multiply the corresponding position values. So I got it negative 2, I got a 0, I got a 2, 5s are 10. And here I got a root 5, and here I got root 30. And he asked to make a cos theta. So this both will go down. So I can say cos theta is equals to 8 divided by root 5 into root 30. Okay. And we have to just a little bit simplify, okay, because basically I can do it like root 5 and 30. I can write root 5 into root 6. And root 5 into root 5 give you 5 only. So I got 8 over 5 root 6. And that he was asking us. So alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this part is also over. And let's go for the next part of same question. He's saying the part, see the point A on the line L has a coordinates there. So this is A coordinates. All right. It lies on line L. And B is a line, B a point on the line M has this coordinate. So 2 point lies on it. And find exact area. So basically, two lines are intersecting as we know before. Okay. And this is a P coordinates, and P coordinates I'm just writing now here. And P coordinates I get back from the previous page, which is 2, 1, negative 3. 2, 1, negative 3. 2, 1, negative 3. Okay. So basically, what students, we have to find it. So this is a point A is there. Okay, point A. So point A is here. We can say a rough 0, 1, and 1. And B is here. So B point is 0, 2, and negative 8. And we are looking for what? We are looking for this is a triangle. You can see because A lies on one line. Let's say this is a line L and this is a line M. So we have to find out exact area of triangle APB. So you can see this triangle area we are looking for. Okay. And interestingly, the angle, the angle between both we can find easily. Or if you go back, so this is a cos theta, which I needed. So I want to just take it from this page and bring it there. So copy and I bring on the other page. Okay. So have a look here. It means basically we have this value available. Okay. Now let's see how we can use it. Okay. How we can use it and solve the question. So we can find from here sine theta. You may ask, what reason of sine theta you're finding it? So sine squared theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. And I can take it a root like this. First question in your mind, why I am doing so. So you will come to know, just wait. Okay. And if I find it, so it gives us root of 1 minus 64 divided by 20. Wait a minute, let me check. 64 divided by 25 into 6. It gives me sine theta. It's give me 1 minute, please. 64 and 5 squared, 25 into 6. Okay, it's give me root of 129 over 15. Okay, basically, students, what's the rule? Whenever you're finding area of triangle, basic formula, half into a into b into sine theta. Okay, so we are going to find sine theta. Cos theta, we have it. This theta, cos theta, we have it, but sine theta, we don't have it. And I have used this formula and convert this cos into sine. Now, student, this is called length of PB. This is called length of PA. So we can find length of PB and length of PA is not a hard job, just like a distance formula. And how to find it? You know, it's nothing hard. So like a x2 minus x1 whole square. So 2 minus 0 whole square and 1 minus 2 whole square and negative 3 plus 8 whole square. So it gives us 4, it's give us 1, and this gives us 25. And I got a root 30. So I got a one length. Now I'll go for PA. I have done it now. I'm going for PB. So same criteria. I will go for PB length. Okay. So this PB length. So let's go for PB length. So this I use PB length. This is a PB actually. It's not a PA. Sorry for that. So I found already PB on top. Now I'm finding PA length. So I've looked there. So x2 minus x1 whole square. So 2 minus 0 and 1 minus 1, 0 and negative 3, negative 1 whole square. So this give us 4. This give us 4. Here's 0 and here I get a 16. So I got root 20 and 5 fours are 20 and 2 root 5. So I got this one. So now I'm going to plug in this. So basic formula of the area of the triangle is half into PA length into PB length into sine of the angle between them. And PA length, I got it just now, 2 root 5. And PB length, I got it root 30. And sine theta value, I'm getting directly from there, which is the root of 129 over 15. And this is a matter of just typing in calculator. So these two to cancel out. And I can say root 5 times 2 root 30 and times 2 root 129 and divided by 15. And I'm getting here 86 root unit square because it gives us the area. So I believe the point is very clear. Just have a look once again. What he was asking, he said that this point PP lies on both lines commonly, we know it. And he said further, A lies on any one line, B lies second line. So it form a triangle, you can see here. And find out so what is the formula? Use half into one side into second side into the sine of the angle between them. I hope so. The concept is very, very clear. Question number 7, the parametric equations of curve are given here. You can see students' parametric equations. Okay, and he is asking show this connection, all right? And keep this this range, maybe not helpful here, but maybe next part, this range will affect. Come back. So x is equals to 3 sine 2t and y is equals to tan t plus cot t. Okay, so how we can do this kind of question? So have a look here. First of all, this is a very easy. Left hand side x variable, right hand side t variable. So I will do dx over dt. So what is a sine derivative? Cos double t into 2. And don't forget this 2 come from angles derivative. And basically it becomes this 2 multiplies with that. We got 6 cos 2t. Keep your eye, we need to prove this. And luckily this angle double is angle double. Okay, this is not a problem. Problem maybe here, we have a tan derivative we had, but cot we don't have. So what is a way we can do it? So cot. So cot we can have it here. So you can write tan y is equal here plus 1 over 10. Okay, students, 1 over 10. And 10 comes up. We have another way also, but I'm doing this method. 10t power negative 1. So derivative starting from here. 10 derivative is secant square t. And this power will come down. And power of the whole thing become 1 less into base. The base is a secant square t. Okay, now what is the next plan? Because ultimately I have to convert in this form. So secant square is, okay, I can write it 1 over cos square t. Okay, and let me check. Okay, fine. So this is, I can bring this down. So I got a negative, and I will bring 1 over 10 square t. I can put square here, and 1 over cos square t. So afterwards, I can write it cos square t. What is the tan value? Sine square t over cos square t. Whereas we have here cos square t, cancel out. And LCM we have here is cos square t into sine square t. It multiplies there and it multiplies on other side. So I get a sine square t minus cos square t. So we are very close. I must take negative common, otherwise I can't solve it. You may ask me, sir, why you are taking negative common? So basic, we have a one criteria, we have to work for it. Which formula I'm writing? Basically, sine has only one formula, which is sine double t equal to 2 sine t cos t, available in your formula list. But cos has a 3 formulas, but I'm writing here 2 major points. One is a cos square t minus sine square t. You see, cos come before, sine goes later. That is why I arranged them. I have seen that I got sine before, cos later. I must reorder. That is a basic rule. Okay, interestingly, and second formula, which I'm writing for here, maybe I use later on, or let me check later on. But what I'm looking for, I need actually this match, no match, slightly difference. So I'm going to do what? Multiply 4 up and multiply 4 down. Okay, and that 4 I am bringing with cos, this sine square t and cos square t. So this 4 this cancel automatically, can be cancelled. Okay, and this I can replace by cos double t. So this I got cos double t, and this and 4 will come before. So I got a 4 cos double t, and this is, I can write together 2 sine t into cos t and whole square, which is basically, if you look at carefully, cos double t, this becomes sine double t. But this power 2 will come on top like this. This is a dy over dt. And now you can look at, now we are very close, and we can apply chain rule. What is chain rule? I'm writing here by chain rule. What is my task? dy over dx. I will write 2 fractions. So here dy, here dx. And here I write dt, and here I write dt. So this luckily same, I'm copying as it is, negative 4. I'm writing negative in the middle, cos double t over sine square double t. Whereas this value is reciprocal. So I have this value, I will write in a 1 over cos 6 cos double t. Let me check. Yeah, correct. And this is a completely cancel out. And then finally I got what, students? So this is 2 2s and 2 3s. And 3 sine square double t is dy over dx. And this is my task to prove. Let me recheck. Yes, it is the same. So I hope so. The concept of the proving part is completely over. And let's go for next part. The B part, we have to find out the equation of normal when t is this. But we need x and y. So plug in this value here and here and here. So when you plug in pi by 4 here, students, so x is equals to 3 times to sine in the bracket 2 times 2 pi by 4. This is pi by 2, and this become basically 1. So I got x value is 3. So what about the other one? So student, replacing every t by pi by 4. And cot is 1 over 10. And tan pi by 4, you check in calculator, it gives us 1. So it turns to be 2. And now I'm going to plug in this pi by 4 here to get a gradient. So gain of tangent turns to be -2 over 3 bracket power 2 will top and sine 2 times 2 pi by 4. So this is giving us, this is a 1, and basically I'm getting here, gain of tangent turns to be -2 over 3. And what is the gain of normal, students? So it becomes 3 by 2. And for the formula of the normal, y1 equal to m times 2x minus x1. Replacing y1 by 2 and m by 3 by 2, and x1 is 3. So these two multiply left hand side, I got a 2y minus 4, 3x minus 9, and basically we got this answer. And he was asking to convert in this form. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, the concept is clear. And let's go for next question. So question number 8, we have to, this a is a positive constant, and we have to convert into partial fraction. Okay. So what is method to do this kind of question? 7a square over a minus 2x times 3a plus x. So because power of x is 1, power of x is 1. So we write a over first linear factor plus b over second linear factor. So now we have two ways. Take LCM here and cross multiply. And you know it, or second option, multiply whole denominator with a left hand side denominator. Whole equation with the left hand side denominator. This technique works for all kinds of ideas. So when I multiply with this fraction, is completely cancels, and I got 7a to power 2. When it multiplies with this, so this cancel out, so a times 2, 3a plus x. And when I multiply this with this cancels out, and b times 2a minus 2x. So first of all, what I'm going to put, I put this equals to 0. When I kept 3x plus x 0, it goes there. X value turns to be -3a. So I'm replacing whole equation x with a -3a. When I place it here, so positive 3a, -3a will give us 0. And when I place it here, what happens? Let's see. A minus, so 3 2s are 6, 6a. And I got it 7a to power 2 is equals to -5a. And just a minute, this is I'm replacing, this is a mistake here. I think when I replace this negative, yeah, do look at here, students. This is we have to do carefully. -2 times 2, -3a. Okay. Now check it. With a b, I got inside negative, negative, positive. 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 7a. And then divides, okay. So b, I get it. What? B, I'm getting directly value 7 cancel. I get an a. All right. So first I have plug in this equal to 0. You can see. Now I'm going to plug in this equal to 0. So when I plug in a minus 2x is equal to 0, so it goes there. A is equal to 2x. X 2 divides. I got a over 2. I'm going to replace it here and here. So I got it 7a to power 2, a and 3a plus a over 2. And this becomes 0 because I taken this whole thing equal to 0. Or when I keep a by 2 here, 2 to cancel a minus a becomes 0. So we have to take LCM here, students. LCM is 2. I got a 6a plus a. I got a 7a square. I got a 7a over 2. So 7a cancel and I got a cancel and capital A is becoming here 2a. So if I plug in back in equation, students, so I take this equation here. So finally, I replace A and I replace B. A replaced by 2a and B replaced by only A. And this is my answer number 1. And let's go for next page. So hence, students obtain the expression for this ascending order of x up to the x to the power 2. So, but I need the previous page solution, which I'm going to bring it here. This solution I got on a previous page. But can we apply binomial directly on this? Answer is no. What is the basic criteria? I'm writing binomial 1 plus b to power n. Formula is applicable only when we need here positive 1. I need here positive 1, no other number. So okay, if I have it, I can apply formula. And formula is 1 plus n into b, multiply them. Plus n into n minus 1 over 2 factorial times 2 square of b. That's it, because he was asking about square. So can we apply directly, student, here? Answer is no. I have to take a common out. If I take a common out, I get a 1 minus 2x over a. Same story here, but not here same. I have to take 3a common out, 1 plus x over 3a. This a cancel, this a cancel. Now I can bring it up and 1 minus 2x by a to power negative 1. Same here, 1 over 3 and 1 over x over 3a to power negative 1. Now I'm going to say this equation number 1, 1 by 1. So this formula I'm going to apply first here. So I'm writing here 2 times 2, 1 minus 2x over a to power minus 1. So 1 plus nb. N is what? The power and b. So this and that. If they multiply, I get a 1 time to this. I got a 2x over a. And what is the next process? It is very clear. N into n minus 1 over 2 factorial into square of, and don't forget it, take this negative sign as well. Okay, this is done. Now I'm writing it finally. 1 plus 2x over a. And negative 2, negative, we got this cancel out fully. And I got a 4x square over a square. This is done. And now this I'm eliminating. I'm going to multiply inside 2, 4x over a and 8x square over a square. This is done. Now let's try the part second. Second part is 1 over 3, 1 plus x over 3a power negative 1. 1 plus nb, n is minus 1, b is x over 3a. N into n minus 1 over 2 factorial, and this is square. So this is same, okay, and this is, I'm writing x over 3a. This cancel out, I got x to power 2 over 9a square. So I'm writing now 1 over 3 minus x over 9a and plus x square over 27a square. Now, students, so how to write it now? Because this and this, if I take together, and 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 7 over 3. So I'm getting final answer 7 over 3. And this negative, okay, look, I'm showing down 4 over 4. Just I have to take the LCM. I think this may create a problem. So I think I have to do other process. And x common, I got 4 over a minus 1 over 9a. I have taken x and x common out. So here, if I take 9a common, 9 fours are 36, and I got here 1. So 35 over 9a. So I'm writing here 35 over 9a, and x comes in the numerator. This is done as well. Now I'm going for last one. So x squared common out, and I get 8 over a squared plus 1 over 27a squared. LCM is 27, a squared is one copy. So 27 multiplies up. So 27 times 2, 8, giving 216. And I got a 217. So 217 over 27, a to power 2, and x to power 2. And this is my final answer. So 1 minute, because I need some space to show you properly. Okay, so this is my final answer, and I believe the point is very clear. Okay, and that's it. So we have done it, this part, and let's talk about the last part. Last part is said validity. Whenever he asks set of values for the expression b is valid. So validity is only possible because binomial expansion formula is applicable only in one situation. And what is that? When you have this formula comes, okay, so after one, whatever mentioned, so this value and this value, we have to take it. So let's take it from there. 2x over a modulus should be less than 1. So I have taken from there. Now I'm taking the other one. X by 3a modulus should be less than 1. So I believe you got a point clear. So I repeat my words from where I got it. I got it from here, and I got it from here. Now, students, so this a will go there and 2 will divide. And I got x modulus is a over 2. And same story here. So this will multiply 3a directly. Basically, this modulus, when you remove, you got a negative 3a, you got a positive 3a. When you remove modulus from here, you got a by 2 positive, a by 2 negative. If I draw both on a number line, you will inshallah understand. So negative 3a here, negative a here, 0 here, positive a here, and positive 3a. So this is a one line I'm getting. This is second line. And wait a minute, I'm writing a by 2. This I'm getting second line. What is the common region between both lines? Common sense. This is a common between the both lines. Okay. So this is my answer finally is x is less than a by 2 and more than negative a by 2. Or you can write x modulus is less than a by 2. This is my final answer. And I hope so, you got a point very, very clear. Question number 9, find quotient and remainder when this is divided by this. So let's start. So x squared plus 4, I'm writing outside. Inside, I am writing x to the power 4, but I'm writing 0x cubed, I'm writing 0x squared, and I am writing 0x, and I'm writing 16. This is not a compulsory, but in this way, question becomes easy. Okay. So have a look now. X squared multiply what give you this answer? So x squared. Okay, x squared. I think this point is clear. So x squared multiply with the both. I get x to the power 4 and plus 4x to the power 2. Sign changes, this cancel out. and I get it 0x cube, no need to write it. And I'm writing negative 4x to power 2 plus 0x and plus 16. So this multiply what give you this answer? So negative 4. And negative 4 multiply with both negative for this one and negative positive negative 16. Okay. And sign changes. So when sign changes, this is okay, this is okay, this cancel. We get a 32. So I think clear idea. And quotient. Quotient is a top number we got on top. Quotient is x to power 2 minus 4. And remainder is 32. Remainder. So remainder is equals to 32. I hope so. The point is very clear. And let's go for next page. Next part of the question. Next part of question is said that do long division, this one. If you look at carefully, this is the same thing. Okay. So we have to take a look back and go back and, this part, just for sake of understanding, I bring for a while this on the other page and then explain to you what is a method to solve a question. Okay, how we can do it. Okay. Basically, students, what is the criteria? Because check it is the same. There's a slightly difference. Wait a minute. Sorry, this is same. This is same, correct, and this is same. Okay. So, student, what to do afterwards? What is the way to do it? I'll show you first of all. So, if I have a 16, even let's say 15, or let's say 17, better 17. 4 fours are 16, or I make it, I think, other number, 21. So 4 fives are 21 left. So this 21 inside is actually equals to product of quotient and this one and plus 1. This come from where? So this is the product of quotient and divisor. So I hope so clear. So if I say what is the inner part is equal to product of these two values and plus this one. So plus 32. So this is there like this come plus here. So same story, we can write it now. So I can write it here. First of all, so product of, and just a minute, please. And one more thing. So if I doing, for example, 5 upon 4, 5 upon 4 comes like this. No, it's not 5 upon 4. Let's say 21 upon 4. 21 upon 4. So how to convert this 21 upon 4? So first of all, I can say here, this is 5 into 4. 5 into 4. And let me convert for you. 5 upon 4. Or wait a minute, please. Or we can do without even, students. We can do without even. Okay, we can do without. Hold on, let me check. We can do without or not. Yes, we can divide them. And X4, yeah, we can divide separate also. Wait a minute. Okay, student, we're doing now B part. So look at now here carefully. So for example, when you are dealing like, for example, 11, or let's say you are dealing with the third thread. So 4 3s are 12, 1 left. How we can write it? Actually, we are dividing 13 by 4. How we can write this top number? You write left-hand side. And then this number, you write in the numerator. And this 4, you write down. So same story here. But logically, there is a plus available, not visible. So same thing here. So what I will write, this actually is behaving like a 3. So I write left side. So I'm writing here x2 power 2 minus 4. It came like this 3. And this down part, like 4, sorry, this one. So this remainder is 1 came up. So I'm writing here 32 as a remainder. And this divisor comes down. So it means this will go down. So I hope so you understood the comparison. Okay, this integration, we have to do it 2 root of 3 and dx. And now let's see how we can do the further part. So this I'm just keeping here and just this part I'm erasing here. from here because I need some working. So I hope so got idea now how to complete it. How to complete it. So this I can do separate, x to power 2 separate, this separate. So 2 and in integration 2 root 3. And here I got it. What is the technique here? 32 will go out. And I get it here, square of 2 plus square of x and dx. So basically, students, we have a one criteria. If you know the rule, the formula, I'm writing it here. So whenever we have 1 over a square and 1 x square. So when we are dealing this kind of thing, what is the answer? 1 over constant without power 2 into tan inverse x over a without power 2. So I hope so the point is very clear. So same criteria we are going to apply here. But what is integration of these values? So if I'm writing here, increase the power by 1 and divide by same, 4 become 4x. And limit is very clear, 2 to 2 root 3. And here I'm writing 32. So what is the technique of doing 1 over 2 into tan inverse variable or constant? So you put a bracket like this, or you put bracket like this, no issue at all. And now, students, I'm going to plug in the numbers. So when I plug in the first value, so when I plug in the first number, so this value comes here. So be careful, 2 root of 3 and whole cube by 3. And same here, 2 root 3. Upper limit done, minus lower limit. Lower limit a bit easier. 2 put here 3, I got an 8 by 3. And 2 4s are 8. This is not a hard job. This cancellation and 16. Here I plug in, first of all, this value. When it's cancelled, this 2 cancel, tan inverse of root 3, giving us pi by 3, because 60 degree is giving pi by 3, minus. When I plug in 2, tan inverse of 1 is a pi by 4. This is a bit easier, but we have to be careful here. Basically, 2 to the power 3 is 8. And this power 3 means root 3 will come 3 times. 1, 2, I'm making it a bit easier for you. Okay, root 3 become 3, and both will cancel with this one. And 4 2s are 8, root 3 come from here. And here LCM, and I can say here, what is LCM here? LCM is 3, and 3 8 times, 24. Here I take LCM again, 12. So 4 pi minus 3 pi. Here I got a 8 root 3 minus 8 root 3, which cancels out. And here I got a minus 16 over 3 become plus 16 over 3. And here I got 16 into pi by 12. And I got a 16 over 3 and 4. 4s are 4 3s are. So I got a 3 LCM. I got a 16 plus 4 pi. Take 4 common from top. I got it. I got here 4. I got a 4 and plus pi. So writing this, and this is my required answer, and I got a area. I hope so. The concept is very, very clear, and question is over. Question number 10, we have, students. Water tank is shape of the cuboid, has a base area 40,000. So let's look at here. This is a base area 40,000 and has a depth of water is h. So let's say height is h. Okay, h. So this is a very, and what is the base? This is called a base. You can see base. Base is a 40,000. So what is the formula? Volume, cross area into height. Cross area into height. So V becomes 40,000 into height. So this is a one thing is very clear. Second part is saying water is pumped into tank inside. So is this centimeter cube per minute? it means dV by dt is 50,000 centimeter per minute. And same time, water is leaking and the bottom this much. Leaking means volume will be negative. dV over dt negative 600 H. Now, how to combine 1 and 2? If I combine 1 and 2, so dV become together one equation, and 50,000 come from the top minus 600 comes from down. Okay, this is a combined equation after 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 combine. But we need to prove dH over dt. So I'm writing here chain rule. What is your target? Students, so try from there. So what is my target? dH by dt is my target. I'm writing two fractions. This come in the first numerator and this go in second denominator. And what is the third variable? You know, three variables involve height, t, and the volume. So volume will come here and here. I believe you people understanding. Now I'm going to plug it. But problem is, problem we have. What is the problem? Problem we have here, this is, we can get it from here. So differentiate with respect to height. So if I differentiate dV by dH, giving us only 40,000. But this is a height by volume here. Why height? So this is a volume by height. This is a height by volume. So this is turned to be 1 over 40,000. But this value, I get it from here. So the complete equation from here, I mean, this part I talk about. So this I'm copying and I am pasting here. Okay. Now, student, left-hand side, dH by dt. And I put in bracket. So it will divide. So when I divide 50,000 divided by 40,000. So I get a 5 upon 4, number 1. And when this divide by this, so 600 divided by 40,000, I get a 3 over 200 H. But this is not my task to achieve, okay? My target is to get this one. So what it means, we have to take LCM. And what is LCM? 200. So 3H will stay as it is for 50 times, and I got a 250. Now I am eligible to do cross multiply, otherwise it was not possible. 200 come left hand side, I got this connection, and 250 and minus 3H. Let's see what is the target to achieve. Yes, that is done. So we have it done. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this is done. So part number next, what is asking for? Part number A is over. So which I can use on the next page. Copy. And I'm going for the next page. He is asking on the next page. It is a given and time taken. We have, so previous data, what we have, we'll bring it here. He said, find the time taken. So time is my task. And the depth of water of then 80 meters. So when height is 80 meters. Okay, and we have to write 2SF. There's a very short. But this data given to find out unknown constant. So let's try to do it first of all, because time is task. So I will try to make a T subject. So first of all, cross multiply. So 250 minus 3H time to dt. This will come under it. And I got a 200 over 250 minus 3H into dH equal to dt. Flip the sides, so this become left and that become right. And I believe this is very, very clear. Now, students, we are going to integrate. So integrating both sides, I got this. And integrating, I got 200 over 250 minus 3H time to dH. What is here? I got a t, and 200 I will bring outside. But my question from you students, can you integrate this directly? No way. For that reason, I will bring this 200 out of the integration sign, and I have it here. Basically, what is the criteria? Function in denominator, its derivative must be in the numerator and power must be 1. Gives us logarithm of function. So try to implement. Do we have derivative up available? One thing is missing. This derivative is 0 and this derivative is minus 3. I'm looking on the top minus 3. How to get a negative 3, and I show you how to get a negative 3. 1 minute. I show you how to get a -3. So what I can do here, students, wait a minute. So I need to make it -3. So what I'm going to do, so -3 multiply up, -3 down. Upper -3 goes inside, and outside I got 200 by 3. And I got it -3 over 250 minus 3h. So now, students, I can integrate, and that turns to be logarithm of 250 minus 3h. And plus c must be there. So I hope so. Up till here, the point is very clear. And now we can implement. Now we can implement the further point, and we can apply some conditions. Which condition we can apply? If you look at carefully, this condition, T0 H50. T0 H50. So T0 H50. So when I put 50 here, so I got a logarithm of this 150, I got 100. So C value turned to be, this whole thing goes left side. I got a 200 by 3 log of 100. I plug in back an equation. T is equals to -200 by 3 log of 250 minus 3h and plus 200 by 3 log of 100, sorry. So I got it, this one very clear. And now we can go for the, because he asked us, find out T when h is 80. So I'm replacing here h is equals to 80. So when I plug in h80, so let's see what answers turn to be. I'm going to replace, so 250 minus 3 times 280. And 200 by 3 log of 100. Now I'm going to type in calculator, students. So, so when I type in calculator, -200 divided by 3 times to logarithm. And in the logarithm, I got 250 minus 240, this one thing, plus 200 divided by 3 times to log of 100. And if I check it in calculator, so I got it 153.50. He said 2SF. I don't need the time become 150. So I hope so. The point is very clear, and the question is completely